HooHooHooRobin.
Of course, we got Big Mama Prods, Patrice O'Neal in studio. His DVD's out today. Make sure you check that out. Elephant in the Room. Most of us saw it on Comedy Central on Saturday night, but there's 45 minutes of material you have not seen. And some just unbelievable stuff on the DVD. Stuff that should have made the special, but because of time restraints and all sorts of shit. So make sure you pick up the DVD today. Also, Kurt Metzger in studio. Doing a little,
Metzger.
Patrice is telling us all about you during the break.
What did he say?
Saying you got a big hog, and he's also saying you got a good clit joke.
But Kurt is fucking. He's in the next echelon of the young gangsters coming up.
Yeah, really?
Pushing the old fellas out.
Yeah. I should get more work then.
He's a fucking weirdo. He's a natural weirdo. That's his problem. It's
like a real weirdo?
Just a big 8 foot tall, strange man.
Yeah.
I get Patrice makes me nervous sometimes.
Why?
You know what?
Patrice made me nervous for years, to be completely honest with you.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I brought.
You never knew that? You're intense.
Yeah.
What?
I swear to God.
Wow.
It's been a while. It's been a bunch of years now.
I take care of Kurt. I always tell Kurt.
I'm a big fan of Patrice. I'm just like
Kurt's a
I
fucking
turned into a weirdo
beast.
next to him.
I was intimidated by Patrice probably the first 3 years you did this show.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I don't know what it was.
Dude, that's special.
What, are you just lovable, Patrice?
Elephant in the Room, my girl that you pissed off at the barbecue because you told her dress was inappropriate or something. Cause she was,
That's what I'm talking
she was
about.
dressed like a whore, like I love it. You told her it was inappropriate. She hated it. She hated Patrice. Like ever since then, she made us watch it twice in a row.
Really?
Elephant in the Room.
Yeah.
How bad?
That's how into it she
How bad was the dress?
I was
It was like
teasing her.
American Apparel horse shit that all girls wear. It wasn't like.
Oh,
I'm like, how can you be
great.
with a comic and not have a sense of humor? Like, I tell my girl to calm down if people fuck with you because you know.
Yeah, but it's not. She's got like she had to wear like a back brace or something in high school. You know, so she's got like this weird complex that she's being made fun. You know.
I have a fucked up way of like picking out exactly what's going to make somebody really horrible. Hate
It was really amazing. Like, why are you so mad right now? He just hit her like right in the.
Well,
But
because he always goes. Because he always goes for the one thing. He knows.
But I didn't
Patrice
know that.
knows.
Scoliosis.
You felt it.
I just didn't know.
felt it in the air.
I didn't know the motherfucking his damn girl had fucking bad backs.
I just took it like he thought she was hot and like trying to knock her down a peg, which I love that he does with hot chicks because I'm racist against hot chicks in general. And he will really, I mean, it's really great. Just bring a girl around him and have him go to town on it.
Just have her get smashed.
Yeah, she was already knocked down a peg from life before she got.
I'll tell you why Kurt's good though. Kurt, I don't know why it isn't. What happened? Kurt was starting to get his own thing going. That's what happened because I'd bring Kurt on the road a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
But I would find myself, Kurt's good because I would find myself watching and being into his act all the way to the end, and I got to go on after him.
Oh,
so I had to go get into character. I'd be like, shit, I got to get into character. But he'd be saying some shit. And one of the jokes, I don't do it justice. I don't want to be corny, but
no, it's about the African story. That's what we're talking about, the clit thing.
Yeah, could you just say that? I don't. It made me laugh so hard. I'm putting pressure on him to be funny with this shit.
We'll acknowledge that there's some pressure.
Yeah,
on Kurt.
what is that?
The thing he likes is the end of it because I used to live above an African store in Brooklyn. It was like a real place, and there was a sign that would say African supplies on the store that used to creep the hell out of me.
Yeah, what are those?
Yeah, what the hell? That can't be good, right? You're like, all right, I need a machete with blood and hair on it. I need an army uniform for a 5-year-old. I need a sharp rock to circumcise my daughter. And then everybody gets mad. I'm like, listen, I'm not pro female circumcision unless you have like one of the giant clits that I hate. That's like a small dick. Then just like, don't use a rock. Just a little off the top and get like that petty paw, that pet save, and just a few oncey daisies.
Work it down.
So you look like a human and not some kind of
a giant clit looks just like a fucking animal's claw. That's too long.
Oh my god, dude! I was with this Puerto Rican girl one time, and she was hot too, but she had her clit. I mean, I looked at it, dude. It looked like a miniature dick. Like it had the little mushroom head on
like a head on it.
Jimmy's he's not here to defend himself, but he would agree.
He loves that.
He is into that.
shit.
And me and Anna,
giant clits are sexy, man.
No, me and Anna, the ones he likes, we just never understood over the years.
The little baby penises.
He
It looks
likes
like little
the
fucking
little penis.
mini
little-
dicks.
Yeah,
His
the
own head
mini
poke.
dick. Yeah, it looks like he's looking
Oh,
back at
there's
himself.
there it is.
Looks like a Pink Norton head of a, it's a dew claw.
Yeah,
It's the dew claw.
She had a
I
clit
call
like
it a
a
dew claw.
She had
I
a
thought-
clit like a dew claw. That's it.
I thought you were talking about
There's
that.
a million comics going to go out tonight to try to get the fucking rights to Dew Claw.
Dew claw.
What the fuck is that claw used for anymore?
That's like that.
Holding
that's-
cigarettes back when they
No,
were.
I'll tell
Evolution
you
just
exactly
hasn't
what
gotten
that
to that
claw
claw
is used
yet.
for. When you put rubber bands around his snout, he uses that to take the shit off.
Oh, man.
It's his thumb.
Yeah, it's like his thumb.
And what's that mess above that called?
That's that pad thing. That's the
And what is,
dogs
what is
get.
that used for?
It's the foot pads, man. You know.
No,
They got
that.
I know.
It's their natural
That's
shoes.
called the labia majora.
That's way up on
Surrounds
the
the dew
leg.
claw.
It probably had something to do with fucking when they were ripping apart a caveman's throat. It was easier to fucking
To hold on
Yeah,
or something.
it was padded.
Hey, Kurt, who's the
Didn't slip on blood.
Who's the top fives now? Who's the young soldiers now? They got is you, Hannibal. Who else? Who's the
Who's your crew?
Vicky
I'm not in
The
it.
young
I'm only like,
Turks.
no, not the crew, but
You say that, but-
Not the crew. Why not the crew?
There's
Definitely
no crew
Hannibal's
no
in
more,
a
but
top
You
five,
sort of
man.
had your.
I don't. I was
You
never-
have your
Yeah,
guys.
there was a tough crowd crew,
But who's his circle?
It's no circles.
No
It's-
more circles.
It's,
Now
it's
I
what
don't like
Comedy
that.
Central and the scene.
Oh, the hot list, you mean?
yeah. Who's in the scene?
Well,
Who's
it
the
was
scene?
The real hot list, not a
It
made up
was
list
me,
by
Reggie
some.
Watts, and the people.
Is Reggie Watts in New York?
I don't know. He's always, if he is, he's always doing
I've
a room
never
that I
met
don't
him,
go
and
to a
it's
lot.
like fucking. I watched him, and I you know.
I like him because he looks like a Where the Wild Things Are creature.
I was like, I hear about him. Somebody's like, oh, Reggie Watts, but he's like a beatboxer and a DJ or something.
Yeah, it's not the. I mean, it's not like stand up. It's like a.
I hate how unfunny you can be and still be in the comedy game.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm not saying Reggie Watts is unfunny.
No,
I'm
I've
saying
seen it.
It's
I've
just
seen
this thing where there's a comfort zone that some of these young comics have. I'm watching some of the new. I keep up with who's out there. I do. You have to. I'm watching all the new Comedy Central specials,
Yeah.
and it's just these young guys, you know, with long, unpronounceable names, and
Right.
they're just comfortable.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they're comfy. They do well, and
Yeah, they all learn the same rhythms, dude, in those rooms, and then they just
see,
talk that way.
I'm gonna not put pressure on myself because this is supposed to be funny if you laugh.
I don't want a reek of effort right now.
No.
You know, it was a big
yes,
thing back in
no.
like the 80s
Yes.
and early 90s. Yeah. That you don't see anymore that I didn't think ever fit into comedians is the team, the two guys that would get up there and do a team
Oh,
act.
people still do
you still
that
got
all the
those-
time, man,
fucking
dude.
I haven't
can't
seen a
And
new
two
one of those.
guys that
Yeah, you still
combined
got
are
the
half as funny as
Scalars.
one
You still
guy.
got the
Yes.
Scalars.
It's amazing.
Oh well, yeah. The
I think they're the
Sklar brothers.
The Scalabros are maybe the last team, but they're
It's like-
twin brothers, so you can't really.
It's
You
like the
can't separate
It
them.
worked with the Smothers brothers back in the 60s when everyone was laughing at anything.
And Paul Mooney's kids, the Mooney twins.
Really? They do
Well,
something?
even like Smothers Brothers
Yeah,
had
Paul
like one
Mooney's
guy was
kids are
dumb, and
fucking-
one,
Yeah,
now
yeah.
people just
Comics,
finish
yeah.
each other's sentences like
Yeah, is that what the thing
couple
is
of
now?
giggling
It could-
cunts, yeah.
I just don't enjoy this
funny.
this new I don't have to be funny thing.
Yeah.
Just
They prefer
irony
if you're not.
and but it's not irony. It's just
Dude, I just did a
you
show.
and you don't get it. You didn't laugh because you didn't get it. And,
No, I'll tell you what it is, dude. It's the one, that whole scene of Alternative is controlled by chicks. These awful chicks that look like Carmen Sandiego with like glasses and wig haircuts.
Thank you.
And they control that scene.
By the
and
way,
so,
why Kurt's having a bad time? Because Kurt is that's what he'll say. That's people don't understand. That's how you don't get in. Is you trash who trash.
and
okay.
you take them back to high school. Like I was always a nerd. I'm like a jock when I go to those rooms. I'm like, oh god, this like a rapist / bear to them. Just because I'm not doing complete bullshit. I mean complete bullshit.
Because they're smart enough. Here's the thing: they're smart enough to do material that they know is interesting, but they know it's like a woman doing edgy shit, but it's not really. They're not really edgy.
You're right.
They know that edgy's. It's just like anything else they do that they challenge men. They play basketball and it stinks, but they know that they're gonna get getting credit because they're girls.
Right.
So you if you're sort of funny as a girl, you'll get credit. But these girls, they come on with this with this. Yeah, man. The hottest comic I've ever seen. This. It's like you go. First of all, like what's her name? Schlesinger. She's so sexy.
I couldn't tell you one of her jokes.
Pop her up
You
there.
go. Why are you funny? When did you need to be funny?
Yeah.
This bitch is with
she should have to wear a
biggest
burqa on
natural
stage, dude.
titties you've ever fucking
What's
seen.
her name, Travis?
Iliza
Punch her up.
Shlesinger.
Eliza
Unbelievable.
Schlesinger.
You can't even resent her if she like bumps you on a show or something because you just look at
I like
her
what
the
you
whole
just
time.
said. When did you need to be funny? Because you guys all had some horrible thing that happened to you in your lives.
It's
that
rare you
made
get
you need to be funny.
It's rare you get a really good looking.
yeah.
But this picture is not even doing a
It's
job.
not.
No,
dude.
that's
and she wears
pretty nice
tight
right there.
shit
Yeah,
too.
she's like
She's
hot.
funny.
That's pretty nice right there.
I don't think I've ever seen her.
Oh, dude, last
seen the
comic
face.
standing, she went on, and the camera would like pan.
Look at
you know.
this fucking
my
girl.
God.
It's a comic.
Get the fuck out
No
of
way.
here.
Yeah, dude.
She sits
Why'd
in this
she
room,
decide to be
and
a
it's like,
comic?
really, am I gonna, really, sweetie? You know how funny you gotta be.
Wait,
As funny as I have to be at a Klan meeting, like, hold on, guys, hold on, no, seriously, I'm a funny motherfucker. Wait a minute.
Put that shit down. I'm really funny.
Any clips?
there you
Look at
go.
her-
That's what she.
get her in the
That's
last
how she
comic standing
does.
dress.
That's how she does her comedy.
With her
But that's not
belly.
even
With the hip
that's not
bones
even the
sticking
worst.
out?
Badge is like
can't-
almost
yeah,
showing.
She has some good vag showcasing dresses she wears. dude.
Damn.
I could never get past the deaf broad. Like, I'm like, you're not as funny
no,
as that
no.
awful.
That's terrible.
What about the
Yeah.
knock?
Dude, that deaf girl episode on Seinfeld when he's like, "What are you, deaf or something?" She goes, "Bingo." It's like, oh shuck.
Didn't she get run over on the beach?
Talk.
Who?
I think we laughed for days over her.
Who, this chick?
No, the deaf comic.
Oh, the deaf comic.
I think she got hit by a fucking beach
she
patrol
alive?
fucking guy. Yeah.
Oh, but
Dude, this goes back about 3 or 4
What is her
years.
name?
We
And
laughed
she was,
for weeks.
She was big in the scene too. But there was another one, a dude,
Twitter, help me out today. What's
a
her name?
Spanish guy
is
that was in
is
a
that story
wheelchair,
true?
dude, who had cerebral palsy
Oh,
that used to
God.
force you to have to listen to him.
I hate that
I hate
shit.
those.
Oh, I know who that is.
He
I
was
don't-
famous. He
Yeah.
did the rounds.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
There
about.
is some shit you're just not cut out for. Like, obviously, I'm not going to be a football player. It just isn't going to happen. Physically, it just doesn't work out.
No.
So some of these comics should not be comics.
Right.
Because you're instantly taking away the funny when you're reminding everybody of their mortality.
Well,
The
Josh
deaf
Blue's
comic.
working hard, and
He was all right. I mean,
Sweet told me they thought he was faking the palsy to do actually good on the
Really?
like Kaiser Soze. Julian McClellan said that. At the end of the contest, he walked away all normal.
we can't find the comic, the deaf comic. What are we trying?
The
Verbal.
girl, Eliza, we're trying to see you guys if she was funny. I never really. I just
Yeah,
seen.
let's get some
I
of her
seen her
shit.
tits and I turned. Like I just go. She
right.
could be funny, but I just go.
Pop
Right.
that up.
Yeah,
Let's,
I have
let's
no
listen
idea.
to a little.
I've never
Concentrate.
heard a word. Never
Let's
heard a word.
listen
of
to
it.
a little.
Just try one.
Here we go. This is what? Happy Birthday, I think it's called. Oh, Happy 4th of July. The wacky comic music. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, tonight.
Saw another bumper sticker the other day. It said, "War is not the answer." I disagree. I think war absolutely is the answer. And if you don't agree with me, happy 4th of July.
I just want to hold her so close.
I'm thinking.
People seem to think we won this country in a game of Yahtzee. I'm not saying bomb innocent people, but we're American. It's in our history. It's in our culture. We love a good fight. We're into it. It's in our blood.
got
That's
some
why
big
the Fighting
tits.
Irish of Notre Dame, not the negotiating Jews of Brandeis.
What? I didn't hear that. She turned sideways.
hold on.
And her ass was fucking beautiful.
It's so beautiful, dude.
Here we go.
Is she good? I still don't know.
Hold on. Here we go. One person in this room redo that joke.
What?
What did she just say?
I don't know.
That's
We got
not
four.
fair.
We got 4 guys.
And
One
Yahtzee.
guy. What
I
did-
knew the
what-
point.
what-
I knew the point.
Yeah, I know the point.
I know the point. I got
but,
it.
But I was staring at her titties and her ass.
You couldn't recite that joke.
I got it. You know what?
Give me the punchline.
I skimmed it.
The punchline
Yeah.
the punchline is
The actual punchline,
The
not
actual-
not the
not the
overall
overall
punchline
theme?
you just got.
I can't get the
okay. That's my point.
Happy 4th of July.
I heard Happy 4th of
and
July.
we didn't win this country in the Yahtzee.
I
Game
heard
of
that.
Yahtzee.
Those are the 2 things
And
I
look
picked
at my
on.
fucking protruding nipples.
Right.
Oh, what if she turned
Do you
that
wanna
shit into
milk
Dew Claw,
me?
dude?
Yeah.
Would you be,
A Dew Claw
if
clit.
she has a Dew Claw, I don't care. I would
Why
go
do
for
girls
it.
have dignity? If I was her, do you know how
still
many
do it.
balls would just be in my fucking
they
mouth?
should be.
Executive balls?
Executive balls.
You're so fucking right.
Why?
did-
No one's interested in my horrifying nothing balls.
Maybe that was
I would
different.
say, you think I wouldn't let if some fucking horrid woman executive wanted to just take a swipe of my balls for a special?
Yeah.
Why
You
not?
do that, right?
I think I'm funny.
Fuck dignity.
You know how amazing my pussy is? That's what I would just be saying all
mean,
day
yeah.
long.
Look at how funny my tit is.
Why am I
That stuff
working?
look like
Why
for
am I,
nothing,
why
for
am I
no
trying
career,
to work and make something?
I would just make
out
sure
of
my
it when-
tits look good every day.
Yeah. Pop up another one. Maybe maybe we were
You're so right. All right, try to focus.
get like doggy style. That sounds a little blue.
All right, yeah. Maybe
Little
we can focus
crazy.
on a sex bit.
But why don't
Oh
you?
my
why'd
God,
you
she's
pick up?
bent
Why'd
over
you put
this
up?
one.
Wait a minute. Why'd you put up official? You got to get YouTube where it's
Yeah,
like
that's true.
where see Comedy Central.
No, but we're all right.
Wait a minute.
Well, we're right here.
But
We're right here.
I know,
But you're right.
I know, but Comedy Central's not fair to anybody's funniness.
All right, that's fair
That's
enough.
true.
It's because,
But we don't even know what she's saying because we're distracted by what she
That's
looks
because
like.
of the lighting. Okay, she's at
hand
the,
job.
She's at the she's at
Laugh
the Laugh
Factory.
Factory.
Let's do
She's-
hand job at the Laugh Factory.
There you go.
All right.
She's at the Laugh Factory.
Here
Ideal
we go.
date.
All right, good
The Laugh
point.
Factory.
Now we're talking.
You know.
But like seriously, like just I don't have like a ton of sex. I'm gonna put that out there because we're
Really
like
that
BFF
ad.
right now. But like you don't hand job. You don't. It doesn't happen as adults. It's pretty much you make out, you rub a little bit, and then you have sex or you give a beach or something. I mean, you can't do a hand job. If you pull out a hand job, you'd be like, "What are you doing? This tickles. Like, stop. So uncomfortable." You don't do hand jobs, right? And this guy was like, I was like, I don't want to hook up. I'm like, I had to go or something. He's like, come on. He's like, what about just a hand job? And I was like, I'll tell you what, fucker. I'll give you a hand job. But it's got to be on my terms. It's 45 minutes long. No lotion. And you don't break eye contact.
That's just like more
And
sexy
then right when
talk.
I know.
you know
I'd
the
take
best,
that
if you're
from her in a
annoyed,
heartbeat.
turn it on. I never talked about this.
Look at
This is
her
great.
ass,
Turn it on
dude.
him.
Yeah, the yes.
Like as it's about to go down, he's
She
he's
might
like,
be the
"Oh, do you
hottest
wanna-
comic
why
I've
would I
ever
ever
seen."
want
Yeah,
that around
yeah,
you?"
yeah,
It goes back at him. Can I
She's
tell you this?
really
I had a boyfriend, and now that I'm looking
attractive.
back at the story, there's a reason I don't have one anymore. When you get the goo
What do you think
on
her
your
problem
hand,
is?
because like
What do you
he's
mean?
right at that stage.
Every
where he's
comic
like,
has a
feels so good.
problem.
Just like he's here, just go.
Well, after she's done.
Yeah, we can
They
turn.
get very upset.
What do you think her problem is?
Life has been too easy.
She's gotten
These
everything
comics,
based
this
on
bitch
looks.
should have scars on her soul. Let me tell you who's funny. Ruth Buzzy. Because she came up with Don Rickles calling her a fucking ugly cunt. Lucia Ball, Gilda Radner,
Yeah.
fucking who's
Phyllis
it?
Diller?
Phyllis fucking Diller.
Oh,
fun.
man.
Joan fucking Rivers, who
Ugly broad.
Just ugly
and
bitches.
who's the other one? The one that did all the Lily Tomlin.
Oh,
These
yeah.
girls, see, it'll get back to her that we was fucking with a little bit, right? Wasn't really trashing her.
No, we're not trashing.
No, we're not
But I'm
trashing.
saying she'll
Can't
take it
get
as a
past
trash. She might.
how hot she is.
But it's like
Eventually
these
we
women
will-
don't
we'll
go
listen to
through
what you
shit
say.
because women run shit.
Right.
They don't come up through the fucking rank and file of horror.
Dude, Amy Schumer, hot and funny.
Nothing easy. Amy Schumer tells people don't. She's on stage. I heard stories of her say to guys, don't bring me up like that, or bitch. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to finger pop you before you come on stage. Fucking country hoe. Just get on stage. Like, they don't go through nothing. This comfortable bitch talking about yakking niggas off at the beach. Like, with giant tits.
Oh,
Fuck
God.
out of here, man. You're supposed to go through war.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a lot more hurt, I think.
I think, you know what? I think Amy's funny, though, because she's not as hot as, like, probably she wanted to be. So she's got that going.
Yeah,
I
you think
she's funny,
she-
dude, honestly.
yeah,
But
This
she
girl's just
has
hot as
Sarah
hell.
Palin disease because she's a comic. People
Right.
go, she's hot for.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, hot four.
Oh, right.
She's,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
And what's Sarah Palin disease
Hot
exactly?
four.
Is like
comic.
people go, woo, Sarah Palin, but she's hot because all the other politician bitches
Right.
are horrendous.
And also she's like the only hot chick in Alaska too. That's what
It's just
Only
she's
chick
hot.
in Alaska.
She's hot for reasons. And Amy's a cutie pie, whatever. But I'm saying it's too easy. It's too easy.
We're going to move back to the deaf comic, Kathy Buckley.
I remember on Arsenio, she brought like a machine that says, "That helps me hear," and she's doing her fucking act. You know what you mean
About a hearing aid?
and you have to have. She's not funnier than her deafness.
Yes.
Can we got to get a Kathy Buckley
She looks
bit.
deaf. Look at her face.
And was she the one run over by the beach because she didn't hear the fucking guy beeping the horn?
I think it is.
I think it is. I think we laughed for days over that.
Who's a funny handicap comic? Do you know any?
No.
It's too
Well,
distracting.
they have to be not. It has to be a certain handicap.
Rich Voss. He's the funniest,
Funniest dwarf out
He's
there.
got emphysema and he's
But
doing
Voss,
it.
he has a disease
He's
that
got a lung
you can't.
bubble and
It's distracting.
Okay.
If you're in a wheelchair, but you're regular,
Yeah.
fine. If you have a physical handicap,
Well, who's a wheelchair guy that we laugh at?
none now. I can't think any.
No.
There's really none.
Has there ever?
Well,
Yeah,
I
but
find it hard-
he had a. It's almost like Josh Blue.
How did they get on stage? Like, if you're a wheelchair, I've never seen access.
There was a guy in
There's no
Boston.
fucking ramp.
We
I
had
actually-
to lift him up.
Oh, shit.
His
really?
name was Matt. Something in Boston. I stopped lifting him up.
Matt.
'Cause-
That's funny. A guy that can't stand up named Matt.
when stand-up sat out.
And he got heavier. Like, he wouldn't even try to pretend to be lighter when we would lift him on stage. He would almost sink down harder
you
to have us have trouble
Right.
getting him on. I said, I'm not lifting you on stage
He
anymore. You
deadened his
fucking
legs up
dead.
even more somehow.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Purposely eating unhealthy.
Yeah, fuck you.
Couldn't go on a diet, so it was easier for you guys. Fuck
But
him.
cerebral
Fuck that
palsy
guy.
is very difficult.
Josh Blue, I think, is kind
God.
of funny.
What?
I can't.
I thought he was funny
I
with
can't
some of
get
his shit.
past.
I can't get past the distraction
Yeah,
of.
I can't get past.
And when I went to that, that's all I'm noticing.
I can't.
All right, let's get
Could be
some
the
Kathy
funniest
Buckley.
shit ever.
And was Kathy Buckley the one
She
run
was.
over?
She was the one that was run over. She
You're
couldn't.
not going to be able to move on from life until you find out this
No,
bitch got hit
because
by a,
I'll tell you why.
beach patrol.
We laughed for days, and I wasn't sure if it was the comic or someone else that was deaf. Because
Being deaf.
Huh?
Go back.
To her being deaf.
And there's a bit called Being Deaf. When they talk about their handicap,
Caroline.
it's the best. It's the best part.
Oh, that awful deaf lady's haircut.
Yes, it's true. I am hearing impaired. No, I am not deaf.
Pause. I can't. And she's got goofy eyes on top.
She
of
looks
it.
all goofy.
She's got goofy
And
eyes.
comfort. Listen. If she just got a smashing every day from comics, she would be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see her comfortable.
She's strutting.
No one-
She's strutting around
But
on the
that's
stage.
why, by the way, all those alternative fan comics, why not? They want to not ever be mocked ever.
Yeah,
they want to
yeah,
form
yeah.
their own clique and mock up. And like, if you
Right.
can't take a hit, how could you ever be funny like that?
Yeah,
And
you
when you're
have
deaf,
to
you
get
think
bashed.
you'd be the ultimate funniest from that voice she has.
Yeah.
She'd be hilarious.
And a bad fucking mullet she's
Dumb
got.
mullet in that teacher's uniform, and nobody trashes her.
How is no one trashing
Nobody
her?
says, "Will you get the fuck up?"
She's opening her eyes twice as wide to make up for the loss of hearing. She's trying to
God.
increase the sense of sight.
When she gets done with
She's
the
trying to
action,
see sound.
She's opening her eyes wide to open up her ear canals.
oh, she's gonna put a card down, ask for money after the fucking act.
What the fuck?
We used to trash this stuttering comic in Boston so bad. His name, I can't remember say his name, but we used to tease him unmercifully. He's hilarious, and he came in dressed really nice one day to Nick's. And we was like, "What the fuck you doing, man? Why you all dressed nice?" He was like, "You go, what was you selling vacuums, right?" And then motherfucker goes, "No, motherfucker, I don't want no vacuums." You have to torture. It's brutality. It's pressure. It's trial by fire. It's destruction. And whoever comes out is the winner. You just come out.
Oh, that is great.
Can we go back to this?
Fuck.
I gotta hear.
I have a feeling this clip's going to take a long time.
Rewind this.
It started with goofy eyes, man.
But rewind it and look how comfortable she just kind of flows in because she know no one's gonna throw something at her fucking head.
She looks like a dude.
She really has a dykey look to her, doesn't she?
She looks like a guy that went through a sex change a little too late in life.
Oh boy.
Oh my God! Oh, I was just
Crispin Glover.
I was,
Okay.
is it one of these?
Oh, yeah.
But she couldn't hear that, so that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Four-wheeler hitting her on the beach.
Word coming in that do you know a comedian named Nikki Payne? She's
who is
a
that?
comic with a cleft palate.
No.
So after
this?
the Deafy, we got to go to the cleft palate comic.
We'll take other suggestions on our Twitter right now.
You know what? And how different do you think it's going to sound than in the deaf comic?
Nikki.
It's a very similar handicap speech-wise.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with the
Payne.
Here we go. Talking about her deafness.
Yes, it's true. I am hearing impaired. No, I am not deaf. I just don't listen.
Oh.
I just bought me one of those clappers. You know, when you clap your hands and your appliances go on and off? There's nothing more depressing than knowing that your appliances can hear better than you.
She sucks dick, man. I'm not gonna stand for this shit. Go to Nikki Payne, nigga.
No.
So bad.
We got
This is such.
We got to
nice-
keep going.
Wait, and it's
We have
mixed
to keep
with
going.
80s horseshit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
It's 80s all the way
The
through
clapper.
and through.
Stop it.
Oh my God.
What are you gonna do? A falling and I can't get up joke?
Come on, we can't do a minute?
I'm
Okay,
We're 15
man.
seconds in.
I'm
We're
fucking
15
angry
seconds in.
already,
Oh,
man.
believe me.
Let's give her a
I'm
chance.
trying to have fame call. Do you
I'm livid.
understand? Do you understand? I'm waiting for fame to give me a call.
Yes.
You niggas is making me listen to this bitch.
It's a minute
Cherry
bit.
Jewel marathon too, you motherfuckers.
We're 23 seconds in.
Oh my God.
It's a little over a minute. Let's go. Let's try to get to the end.
Born Irish negative, and then a couple years later I developed spinal meningitis. Doctors told my family, quote, that I would be a slow learner and that I would not grow to be any taller than 5'2". And I was in a school for retardation for 2 years before they found out it was just a hearing loss, and they called me slow.
Oh, my God.
And then
dude.
look at the clap she's getting for that.
So she can see him.
What the fuck?
I do wear
Imagine
two
you're waiting to
hearing
go
aids,
on
one in
now
each ear.
through this.
This
The
is
comic is next, and listen to this.
yeah.
We're almost to the end.
This is so
Let's try.
bad.
Just try to get to the end.
If any
Fucking
comic,
Travis started to fast forward this fucking.
if a comic came up and
Patrice is
did
shaking
this
over there.
and didn't have a
I don't know if
handicap,
it's low blood
they
sugar.
would be thrown out.
To have fame call me, you niggas is playing this bitch.
You're shaking
What
over
are you
there, all right?
doing, man? I'm trying to fucking make it.
Are you that pissed or you need orange juice? I can't figure it out.
Nah,
What is wrong with you, motherfuckers?
This is infuriating.
We're almost there, though. We're almost there.
She didn't deserve to be on that stage.
I do wear two hearing aids, one in each ear. I'd wear a third one if I knew where to put the darn thing. This is my brand new hearing aid. Get a load of this. It's computerized now. I have the hearing aids in my ears, and this is my remote control.
A remote component?
I am now in control of your laughter. This
Yeah.
baby cost me $4,000. $4,000, and I'm thinking for another $1,000, I could have had that boob job. Not like I'm gonna hear through my chest.
Is that TV?
Yeah, this
Caroline's
TV.
Comedy Hour,
when it
man.
was
That was
on
TV.
A&E.
How did it take me so long to work that club, dude?
Yeah, see?
For years I couldn't get
You
in there.
should have just
Nigga,
went.
cut your ears off, motherfucker. Stab your eyeballs out. You'll be fucking on in a minute.
No, never mind. Yes, I like the booking gang. Ding the bang. I'm a deaf comedian, okay? Tonight? Fine, I've been...
Yeah, instead of like,
Yeah, hi, I'm a working comic. I've been... click, hello? What? Hello? How about hangnail?
If you were the deaf comic, how would you approach it? Or would you just not do stand up? Or would you? How'd you?
they just
They
don't
would-
do.
You have to address
stand-up.
it, right?
It's so because they have to address it.
They have to
It
because
makes it
everyone's
so uncomfortable.
Everyone's like, "What the
Man,
fuck's
yeah.
wrong?"
Everybody up until 2000 did comedy because they thought they were funny.
Right.
So she did comedy to put a message out there.
Yeah.
That it's okay to
Deaf
be deaf.
people can
it's a
do it,
message.
too.
She doesn't. It's like
No, they can't.
It's
Deaf
like if
people
you
can be
if
happy.
you did comedy
Yes.
as a deaf guy,
Yeah.
you was a funny motherfucker. You figured it out.
Yeah.
Because people tease the shit out of you. And you learn how to be fucking funny. You're not funny unless somebody fucks with you.
Can we get the other comic up?
I don't like
Oh,
the we're
what
on
was this?
equal footing Even though I'm deaf, I'm a comic too. We're on equal footing. No, you're not.
We got Nick. Which bit you want? We need a short one, obviously. Nikki Payne, right?
Does she talk about her?
What's her problem again?
She got as they call it, a cleft palate, but I like the old hair lip.
Yeah.
Do you know? And they meant it H-A-R-E
right.
as a rabbit
like a
mouth.
Yep.
Looks like a little rabbit mouth. I always thought like a hair. What? A hair was growing out of there, and
That's
they
what I
left
did
the
too.
scar
It's
like
a
that to
rabbit lip.
remove it.
You got one?
Yeah. They got, it's like wow, that's a big hair.
A Beauty and the Beast lip.
Yes.
Is that it? Wow.
Yeah, this should work.
Okay. All right.
We don't want to spend 5 minutes with this shit.
Oh, come on.
Let's just laugh for 30 seconds and move on.
For Nikki Payne, Nikki.
Oh, this is from Last Comic?
Oh, last comment.
She was on Last Comic?
So I have a lisp. We used to have to go to speech therapy for it. So every day the speech therapist would take me out of class.
She's Voss on helium.
Words over and over.
I'm out too. I'm out.
Wow. Is
Suck
this
my dick, man.
She probably barely has a
my
list thing
dick.
happening.
cartoon voiceover work, dude? She'd be all.
out.
Yeah, she could do that. She should just go right to Nickelodeon and say,
She doesn't
She
speak
says
that
like
bad.
murder face.
She's
Murder
making
face from
herself-
Metalocalypse.
She's making it worse than it is.
You see that guy?
Come on, Put that 9-minute one on. See what she's talking about.
put that 9-minute one. Go ahead, let me
What
see
the
this
fuck?
Put that 9-minute
This
shit.
is where we're going tonight, folks.
She's gonna tear the stitches up talking along.
Not exactly intellectual comedy. Whole lot of humping.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got the crowd going.
Hey, man.
This is CTV. I don't know. It's going to be a whole lot of beep, 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 beep.
Oh, God. You know she must have taken some shit growing up, though, right?
I think she might be funny. Hold on.
I'm sorry. I've been only up here 2 seconds and I've said about 1 million times. I'd like to tell you that I have Tourette syndrome, but I don't. I'm just dirty. But that's an affliction I would love to have. I would love to have Tourette syndrome because if I did, I'd just march around town all day long going, you!
Nice guy.
I'm sorry, it's the Tourette
She's aware that she's a horror show. I think she's not. She's all right, this chick.
She knows she's a
Last time I was saying
nightmare.
it then because she had to do that whole. I have a speech about, you know.
Yeah,
like if I did last time, I had to go on and go, I'm overweight and she's being overweight. It's like it's like
I know.
So I don't. She's aware. She's
Like
not trying to.
fucking-
She's just a mess.
I'm really overweight and I sweat a lot. If I didn't, I would explode. Yeah. My father beat me with a whiskey bottle, and I turned tragedy into comedy. Did you? How about the comedy part?
Who's that?
Yeah, who you?
Oh, that's
Louis Anderson.
fucking Louis Anderson
Oh
when he's
shit!
shit.
I thought it was Roseanne for a minute.
Oh, that too. Could be any of the above. Tragedy.
But Louis was a beast though back in the days, man.
God, but
he was a. You didn't think he was unfunny until later.
I
So
was
not till
never,
Family
I was-
Feud.
yeah, I think
I was never a fan
No,
of Louis
I think
Anderson.
the first couple of times I
honest
saw
with
him, I
you.
think I was
Yeah.
like, all right, this is
Because
funny.
he came out with Sam Kinison in them. They all came out
yeah,
together.
but then he started like getting on this whole thing of how getting into his life and how he was beaten and as a child, and
Well,
it's
he's
like,
gay,
oh, this
right?
is
And he
funny.
couldn't say it.
Yeah,
That's a huge thing, dude.
That's pretty much it.
Just a
Friends, gay
chunky
people.
gay man.
Yeah. And then I think the Inquirer had some shit that he had got a bunch of boys over
paying
at
the
his
pool
hotel.
boy or something.
Yeah, he was paying
He had
off some
something
shit.
going on.
That was the end.
yeah,
that was the end of it.
It's-
I like sucking a cock.
Hey,
You want to watch?
we should acknowledge Sean Rouse. He's hilarious, and he's
Oh,
just
right, yeah.
a mess on stage with that
He's like-
arthritis of his.
Yeah.
Who?
He's got like 3
Sean
things.
Rouse
Three
is
things wrong with him.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's a funny dude.
And he's got the bad arthritis, and he's supposed to not drink, but he fucking loves his drinking, which makes it worse.
Never heard of him.
His fingers are all just like fucking in weird
Yeah.
directions and stuff. You never heard of Sean Rouse?
He'd open for a
Find
televised.
Sean. Yeah. Is this a short clip? Yeah. Sean Rouse is hilarious.
Ever wake up so hungover you can't even move? You're just laying there dehydrated. The TV's on fucking full blast. You can't find the remote. All the lights are on. The curtains are open. There's food all over the fucking place.
This is too real.
You know you have a Gatorade in the fridge. If you could just get to it, that would propel you to the shower and on to breakfast. But you just can't move. You're laying there thinking, I guess I'm just going to have to listen to Sports Center one more time.
He's authentically miserable, too.
Yeah.
And then once you have it memorized, you say, all right, fuck it. I'm just going to jerk off now. The most fun thing to do when you're alone anyways. So you do. And as soon as you come, you realize that you pulled the last drop of moisture you had in your body out through your dick. Your lips chap, your face dries out, your wrist curls suck to your chest. Somebody's going to have to make a decision on me.
He's in New York, too?
He's from the South somewhere.
I never signed anything. Then you're laying there and you're thinking, fuck. Now I'm in a world of shit. There's no way I'm moving now. Unless I could eat that wad laying on the floor. If I could get to that wad, that would propel me into the kitchen and then onto the shower. So you know what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to jerk off one more time. This time on your face and chest. Eat that. That will propel you to the initial wad, and then onto the Gatorade. I know it sounds disgusting, but that's how McCain got out of Nam.
He's got arthritis.
Bad.
Is that his
your
big
applause in your ass. I'm looking for laughs.
Fuck him. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
No, he's a funny guy.
No, he's got a bunch of shit around, though.
No, he's funny, but arthritis just doesn't count.
It's like crippling. Like his arms are like.
Oh, is he like this on
if
stage?
you flip her up a little bit, that doesn't even.
Flip her up a little bit.
Oh my god.
Because he's normal.
But he takes a medication.
He's got something else wrong with him too.
No,
mentally.
I don't know.
No, the doctors basically say if you don't drink, it won't be as bad.
He's got bad white people breathing,
not
unfortunately.
Huh?
It's like like southern, like bad white people genes. Too much of them.
Inbreeding.
I'm not putting it with Kathy Buckley.
No.
It's not just for super. That's a hard one.
That's terrible audio there.
He's got a great joke on having sex with an underage girl, talking to the judge, which is just phenomenal.
He sounds funny. It sounds funny.
Really
and he's authentically miserable. Like
he
said.
has that real
like
face. Some
really...
guys are trying to pretend.
He was part of Jim Norton's thing there.
That's what it said?
Yeah. Oh, you said it. I'm sorry.
But arthritis doesn't. You're debilitated. But I got a pinched nerve in my neck that really fucking makes my arms hurt. So I'm not fucking going for it.
Like he's not going to get up on stage and you're going to be.
I have diabetes. Yeah. So it's like, no, you don't get.
But if you like all like this, that doesn't.
It's not going to distract you from the guy.
You ever see that commercial? The old lady who's got arthritis, and she's like, "I'm here to talk." And she's got these rubbery little hands. She holds up. Like I'm here to tell you.
Knuckles are going. She's like,
she's got
Tyrannosaurus arms doesn't.
She's got arms.
Nah, man. I'm talking about
her fingers are like little T squares.
Yeah. Her little rubbery fingers.
Little
hold them up.
Boomerang fingers.
Here's any nervous system conditions.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm talking about.
Nervous system conditions are bad.
And on girls too.
Shaky
I
people.
wanted to have sex with girls more because they had like what you mean like I don't know what you call it, like swivel hip. You know what I'm talking about? Like elbow crutches and like your hip kind of wiggles.
Like that weird kind of where they wear the braces.
Yeah, I really
not full crutches. The metal braces.
I wanted to bang somebody extra because of that. I have just felt
really
that.
just like this.
And what stopped
sexual...
you? You didn't go up to her and say hi?
Yeah, she would just.
I didn't.
She'd be into it.
Fucking.
Would she be cool with that?
Self-esteem was low. Fucking asshole.
I got that one hip. I remember girls in school like.
I don't want to cheat on my girlford with a handicap check and tell her.
And then she snitches on you on
honey,
Twitter.
she had swivel hip. It's not cheating.
Like when I was going to like elementary school and shit like that. It was fucking years ago. So you would get like the tail end of the thalidomide babies that you get.
Oh,
so they were like the ones with the weird displaced hips and fucking big water heads and.
Dude, I remember teachers from the end of the polio. Like the last guys that didn't get polio vaccine back in the day. There was like when I was a kid.
The big shoe motherfuckers.
Yeah, big shoe people.
Big shoe people.
You big shoe motherfucker.
You know how lucky you are not to be alive back when you just get big shoe disease for no reason.
Big shoe disease.
Jesus,
they didn't have a fucking shot for that.
And they had to explain it to us like, well, he had polio and they didn't have a cure for it when he was in kindergarten.
Fucking, it was one of those diseases they hadn't cured yet. Oh, fuck.
Baby foot.
Older week.
Dude, how do people, by the way, ever take like a religion side over a science thing? We just like all the shit you get from science and then nothing you get
from religion.
Like Bigfoot disease, that's gone because of science shit.
Right.
And like I can't think of one religious thing that has helped anything.
Not one prayer has made Bigfoot disease go away.
No.
It was a shot that was invented by people that, yeah, church just gives you this fucking hope, this false hope. It's like that science. There weren't dinosaurs, and it was millions of years ago, not 5,000 years ago.
I hold my hair in. I got a nice head of science hair.
Science hair. Yeah, that's it. I prayed to God all I wanted. I had to go for $12,000.
Yeah, dude, for Propecia and Rogaine. I take both.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Damn.
Really? My hair, I would
it doesn't
go
work. It's not exciting. Though.
Dude, I would lose my hair in and not like unevenly, dude, up one side of my head.
Oh wow, really?
Like just horrific.
A big part.
But all that's left
part.
is this.
Did it grow back?
This
Yeah,
awful
hair
peninsula that's up there. Like it's just
peninsula.
I'm fine with it too, and I'm desperate to hold on to it. I don't even care.
It looks flammable.
Yeah, you just hold on.
He told me when I met him that my hair looks like burnt matches. That's the first thing he told me. You put some product in your hair because it looks like burnt matches.
Burnt matches. He smells sulfur. I said, somebody trying to cover up a fart.
And Patrice goes, you were intimidated by me? Yes, this is all examples.
It's all. I have to tell people if I don't fucking play around with you, I don't like you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they have to all learn.
All right, then that's
what they learn.
all good.
At the end of the day.
Kurt Metzger's going to be at
funny.
Helium Comedy Club down there in Philly. Nice. Wednesday and Thursday night?
Yeah, I'm filling in for Dove Davidoff, I guess.
All right, that's great, man. People get a chance to see Kurt Metzger in the Philly area. Helium Comedy Club Wednesday and Thursday. Anything else you're promoting there, Kurt?
Ugly Americans on Comedy Central.
Oh, they picked that up?
Yeah, the next one comes out in June. The new one's
He's
coming
like
out.
one of the stars of that.
Yeah, he
it's
is.
a
Very cool.
animation.
All right.
Ugly Americans
And,
on Central.
and we're taking a break. And Patrice, you got your DVD out today. Elephant in the Room. So hopefully the people pick that up because there's extra material from
Yeah, I don't think
that
I
wasn't
didn't know
shown on Saturday night.
I think I missed Call from Fame.
That's a good special, man. You could see they cut a lot of stuff too, because I just see these weird
the edits, the weird edits. I always hate that.
what was he saying?
I don't like
Yours
the
was-
commercial edits like
Yours
that.
wasn't as bad, but you see some of these edits like, holy shit, what the fuck they cut out there?
Yeah. Well, my
getting better at
whatever's
that.
wrong with it was like my fault. Like they edited it. Like, it wasn't their phone there.
It's all my fault.
Yeah.
I sucked.
All right.
Robin.